Welcome friends to a new video in the series of suggestive figure painting. These videos are aimed to help giving confidence in putting tiny figures in your watercolor landscapes and streetscapes. So let us get into the video. So let's make the context for the figures that we are going to plan and paint. So what I am planning is a sort of a misty atmosphere, and I am giving a gray blue wash for the entire paper. I am giving some tone variation, and for getting the colors I use cobalt blue and a little bit of a slight touch of burnt sienna and maybe a very slight touch of violet. So the exact proportion and all you may have to try it out by yourself. And as I am coming down, I am making it darken, and it is sort of a bit more bluish, bright bluish. And here I am using an Indian handmade watercolor paper, and the brand name is Chitrapat, and the colors I am using is Mission Gold watercolors. Here it is sort of ultramarine blue and Prussian blue, and it is again little bit of a warm grayish blue, and I'm trying to suggest some clouds to match with the wash that we did, and the paper is still wet, so you can see the spreads happening. Okay, I'm just suggesting some clouds, and I'm letting it spread and softening some of these edges, but I would suggest you not to do too much of control when you do these clouds, right? Give respect to the perspective. Now this is completely dry. Now I'm drawing the figures that I have in my mind. It is not completely clear to me what I will be drawing, so the idea is getting developed on the way. So I'm suggesting a lady figure, and to match the context I am putting an umbrella. These drawing are from imagination, so you have to do quite a bit of drawing practice, maybe from reference photographs or from life. So let there be another figure who is probably coming from the other direction. He is facing the viewer, he is facing us, he or she, whatever it is. These are two tiny characters, so we really do not distinguish well whether it is a male character or female character. More than that, probably the suggested action is more important. I think we have drawn it, and you can draw with pencil only when the water is the watercolor paper is fully dry. I'm using a cobalt turquoise for the umbrella color. The color is your choice, okay? And here I'm mixing a dark color for the head, and I used for the dark color I have used a neutral tint and a little bit of burnt sienna, and this is some bright red opera kind of color. Okay. The color here, I think I went a little too bright. You can probably dull it down. If I take a second chance, probably I will dull it down. Okay. And try to suggest some action. This is not very much aggressive in its in her action. Let the other figure be a little bit darker and less brighter color, because he or she is a little farther away and we can't see the colors in such a misty atmosphere. We can't see it very bright. So I'm making it little bluish violet color, and you have to pay attention to the perspective, right, and the size in relation to the first figure. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. and to suggest the face facing the viewer, I'm putting some touch of orange. It is a little bit of a reddish orange. If you are finding these videos helpful to you, please subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I put new videos. I am planning to put more and more videos in this series as well as in other areas of watercolor painting. Now let us suggest some reflections, and the reflection is sort of a mirror reflection. You have to see what colors are there on the object above. Accordingly you make it, and make it little softer, I would suggest, and make it even softer as it goes further away from the object, further down basically. Some darker touches here and there just to add to the illusion of a wet land. There is no much distinction between the land and the sky and the horizon, etc. So the under portion of the umbrella. And if you have any questions or comments in whatever I am doing or whatever I am explaining, and if you want to know the rationale behind some of these, please raise your questions in the comment box below. And if you have any suggestions or feedback, please please put them into the comment box below. So hope this video was informative to you, and thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments, and I think we'll go in the next video with a fresh subject. Okay. And signing is the last part which I do. And this is the photo that I have clicked from normal light, and that will be a little brighter in nature because of the ambience lighting is different. So we'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye bye.